Hello, folks, and welcome back to Stellaris and the Overlord DLC. We are the Union of the Deep, and this is the Corrupted Avatar, Creatures of the Shroud. We got this creature to attack us because we went into the Shroud, reached our minds deep in there, and our psychics were tired from the journey, but explorers nonetheless, and ran into this shielded force, this mine deep in the Shroud that had put a psionic shield around itself and told us to leave. Well, we poked around with it anyhow because we're curious folks, and it got angry, and it came over here, and now it's trying to beat us up. So we're going to send our fleets over here and beat this thing up back because nobody pushes us around um, anymore.
Our star base is under attack.
So this is the creature. We'll just watch it here for a minute as it attacks stuff. It seems pretty mean. Our fleets are on the way. No, I don't want a migration treaty. I wish I could just tell them, please don't offer me migration treaties. How's our Federation doing? We're getting close to leveling up. We'll wait on that. You're just gonna sit over here, buddy? Okay. Have a good time over there. We're currently saving up to do the civic points, but I can't do this. Oh no, cost me... Oh, hold on. This used to cost influence, something like 250 influence. And so I've been saving up over the last little bit to try and get that influence back. But apparently it only cost us Unity now, since they changed over everything to Unity. So let's reform the government and pick a new system. So right now we have anglers, which means wet world farmers. Wet world farmers are replaced by anglers and pearl divers. Anglers give me 8 food and 2 trade value, and pearl divers give me 3 consumer goods and 3 trade value. That's probably why we have so many consumer goods. And it adds the aquatic trait. And then the parliamentary system gives me unity gain from factions, which I find helpful. So let's pick something else. What else makes sense for our race? So keep in mind our race is spiritualist and fanatic xenophiles, and we are psionically oriented. And sort of the lore around our race is that we're like a deep ocean aquatic race who are looking at spirituality of the universe, and we're looking up into the sky from deep within the ocean and sought to explore the world, both the physical world and the spiritual world out there. But since then, we've met an ally and we've made friends. We've been in a couple of wars and some people have attacked us and we don't like it. We've made contact with creatures in the Deep Shroud. And we've acquired a bunch of vassals, which we didn't quite expect, that people would come to us and want to us to protect them and us to rule over them, be lord over them, perhaps, which we're not really opposed to, but you know, at the same time, we are xenophiles, so we don't want them to feel like they're lesser or slaves, but maybe we can help shepherd them as a priest or a mon or whatnot would shepherd their flock of followers. So what would fit into that mentality here? So probably not this chemistry one. This is the absolute right of the state to decide where the citizens live and work. That doesn't sound right. Cutthroat politics doesn't sound right. Death cult doesn't sound right. Ritual sacrifice? Nah. Diplomatic corps could make sense. I don't know how much useful it is for us, but it makes sense. Efficient bureaucracy. Lowering the upkeep of priesthoods could be very helpful. So that might make sense. We'll see. Environmentalists could make sense. We want to make sure planets are safe, especially after the scare we had on our homeworld. If you remember, we were mucking about with after defeating a void spawn after the world we discovered was not a world and actually an egg and turned into a big space dragon. and we defeated it with our fleets. And then we celebrated by bringing some gland from this creature to our planet and paraded it around and said, hey, look at how awesome we are. And then it leaked into our oceans, and since we're an ocean planet, that's not good. And it was very toxic and acidic and bad and poisoned our oceans. We managed to clean it up, but maybe it gave us a lesson that we need to be more environmentalist in the way we act. So this could be a good one too. It's Ranger Lodge holding. I'm not quite sure what that does. And then pop consumer good upkeep, negative 20%. Could be okay, although we do make a lot of consumer goods, so I don't know how useful that is in a practical sense. But role-playing wise, these two make sense. Bureaucracy and environmentalism, and even diplomatic corps. Free Haven could make sense because we're xenophiles, but I'm not sure I need that from a practical point. Functional architecture, not so much. Masterful crafters could be interesting. Doesn't really fit right into the theme of the empire here or the species, but maybe. Memorialist could be interesting as well. Tribute to memories of sapiens of the past. We have discovered a lot of fallen species in this playthrough through archaeological sites and scientific events, and then so maybe that would make sense. Maybe we want to record what happened in the universe, make a record. Maybe that's our spiritual mission. Merchant guilds, probably not. Meritocracy could be good. Leader level cap and specialist pop resource output could be useful. Mining guilds, probably not. Pleasure seekers. Allows a decadent lifestyle, which increases happiness and consumer goods upkeep. Well, we make a lot of consumer goods. And pop growth from entertainers, +1. And then there are servants. No, we're not going to do servants because we don't do that. We're not that kind of race. Definitely not police state. We don't need that. We're not going to do reanimators and shadow council. We could have the sort of thoughts around having a shadow council behind this nice exterior that's actually pulling the strings, but I don't know about this for this playthrough, and certainly the code breaking and the election cost and the ruler pop resource output doesn't seem all that useful. So that brings me to memorialists, which seems neat. What does this do from a practical standpoint? Can build me I can build a sanctuary of repose on planets, which give Death Chronicler jobs, which produces ethics attraction on tomb worlds and relic worlds. Now we do have a relic world, we just got one, and I think we have a tomb world or two in our system. Maybe not that one. I like the idea of environmentalists. I like the idea of efficient bureaucracy. And I like the idea of diplomatic corps. So let's pick between one of those three. Priest upkeep. What do priests upkeep? Let's figure that out for a minute here. Sectors, planet of the deep, population. Priests are where? They're here. And they are here. So the upkeep of priests are 0.9 food and 2.5 consumer goods. And they give me unity and amenities. Alright. I'm just going to double check that's the same on a completely different world. This upkeep is 1.1 and 2.6. Alright, so it seems like different worlds and stuff give different upkeep, so let's call it 1 and 2.5 as the baseline, which is probably what it was, because the other one was 0.1 lower than 1, so it was 0.9 and 2.4, I think it was. And this one is 0.1 higher than 1 on both of those attributes. So I guess it's 1 and 2.5. And so if you take a look at this, reform, 20% of that would be 0.2 food reduction per priest, and point, let's see, 0.4, 0.5 reduction in consumer goods per priest. I wish there was a way I could tell how many priests I have, but this planet has 2, so it's like 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I'm gonna guess like 40 to 50 of those. So if it was 0.2 of 40, so that's 20% of 40, which would be 2 times 4 would be 8. So that would save me 8 food per turn. See, we're already back into the positive here. 8 food per turn. And some consumer goods. 0.5 consumer goods times 40, so it'd be 20 consumer goods and 8 food. That doesn't really seem that worth it if I'm doing my math right here for efficient bureaucracy, because it's just priests. Whereas environmentalism would give me consumer good upkeep 20%, which is the same as this basically for every citizen, so this is much better. So let's eliminate efficient bureaucracy because it doesn't seem that great. Diplomatic Corps, diplomatic weight is pretty good, especially in the Federation. And more envoys, well I'm not really using my envoys as I should. I'm gonna be honest, I find the envoy sort of mini game of assigning them and moving them around a little tedious to manage, especially once you get a bunch of them. Because it's really hard to tell where empires are and the effectiveness of the envoys and what you should be doing and all that. So, but the diplomatic corps could help with managing our vassals, so we may want them. I've never seen what the Rangers Lodge would do. Let's do this. Let's do Environmentalist and then Rangers Lodge holding. We'll see what that does. So we'll pick that and we'll reform. Now let's check out the Rangers Lodge. So let's go to, I don't know, we'll go to Eurydice here, Planet Summary, pick this up. I have a Rangers Lodge in here. It said holding. Not quite sure what that means. Is it down in the to be built? No. Holding. Oh, holding. I see. It's in our... Is it in our vassals then? So if I go up here, this Bulwark vassal had a couple of things going on with them. So let's pick a system that looks good. Maybe this one here? Yeah, and if I go to holdings and I build one, Rangers Lodge, here we go. So it gives an Overlord Ranger job. Rangers provide consumer good, upkeep reduction, while providing the Overlord with unity. Oh, that's really good. So it reduces consumer good upkeep for them and gives me unity. 14 unity. I kind of like that. I should build one more of these here. I'm going to check on the race though before I do that to see if they've transitioned over to... They have transitioned over to a Bulwark. So when they first joined us they were not a Bulwark, but they were transitioning over to one, so now they are. Oh, you see a little problem there. It says terms, text icon, preset Bulwark, mean 01 Bulwark. So they're giving us less basic amenities and no advanced research or strategic enemies. Resources, not enemies. Okay. Well, let's let's do a research agreement with them. So they're going to be a bulwark. I want them to have good tech. And then let's build something on one. Let's build that thing here. I'm just going to build the Rangers thing here. I like the Unity. I like the idea of it there. I don't need these other more hostile ones. Oh, I could do an Emporium. Nah. Well, energy credits in exchange for amenities. So we get 14 energy credits. 13 energy credits. This gives me Unity and provides them with amenities. Nah. Let's do the Rangers thing. Here we go. That looks like fun. Let's do that. Alright. Lots of interesting things going on here, so we'll close that up. These ships, are you almost there? Oh, you are here. Or just about here.
Fleet engaged. Give them a broadside.
Everybody attack, please. Oh. Oh, goodness Christ. Okay. Goodness gracious. So colonists on Talsis Prime are reporting that some homes are now infested with serpents, and many structures are experiencing power failures. We could see if there is a connection. Observe these curious creatures.
There is new information.
Alright, so we'll use science. Situation log. We'll do that. We'll come back to that. Okay, we are hurting this thing, but it is absolutely wrecking us. Excuse me, yeah, please. Please attack. Oh, it seems to be done. Alright. Good. So let's have you all go back to the home base. We need energy credits, so let's sell some consumer goods. I don't really need those at the moment. And then we have a bunch of minerals, so let's look at our worlds and see if I can build some consumer good buildings. The deep has something it can upgrade. What is that? Oh, it can upgrade this building here. And we have an extra slot here. Alright, so the deep, what could you build? Let's take a look. It will be very helpful. We built the energy grid building. Give me 14 energy credits. That could be useful. I don't know how useful it is on our home planet here. We don't need amenities, so that's okay. Yeah, I don't really see anything here that's super useful to build, so why don't we just build the energy credit grid while we're at it. And I still have way too many housing here, so let's switch one of these housings over to another generator district. So we'll replace a city district here. And then we'll go to a different place. And we'll see if we can build some energy credit stuff. Anybody here low on jobs? No? Alright. You're low on jobs. Bad for minerals, but not bad for anything else, so let's build a couple of generator districts here. Or maybe just one for now. Who else is low on jobs? This guy is. Oh, this would be a good generator world. Let's do that. Let's make them a generator world, actually. Perfect. And then if I don't have the resources. So there we go. Hopefully that helps fix our problem there. So you're done here.
A special project is finished.
So species are being drawn to the source of electrical energy, possibly seeking nourishment or pleasure. If we alter our energy sources, perhaps they'll find it distasteful or painful. Alright. Let's see where our other units are. Okay, that one. I need to save up some more energy credits and minerals. Can't build a mining station? I guess you can't. And then this guy, I want to build the hyper relay. So we'll do that. So the mercenary company is here to hire. Super.
Intellectual booty.
What do we got here? Oh, advanced strike craft. That's excellent. Orbital ring, really cool. Let's get that. That's one of the new structures you can build from the Overlord expansion. Builds a ring around your world to add more housing. So we may do that to our capital. What's going on here? Why are these got balls around them? Environmental hazard. Environmental hazard. Interesting. I'm not sure what's going on over there. Wait for these ships to get back to our home system, then we'll start upgrading them again.
We grow ever stronger.
Guess you're here already, so let's upgrade you. Oh, we got a raid coming. Wonderful. Where are they? Are these guys? Yeah. Not sure where how they're gonna get to me. Might come over here. Energy
The
credits,
fleet
okay.
has been refitted.
Perfect. Let's refit this fleet. Oh. So they would like us to declare war on the central Astani worlds. To conquer, the war is waged to seize claimed territory systems using the war goal to take claims. I don't like these guys, they're pretty mean. I would prefer to declare war on these guys, the Bothrazoid Republic, so I can make a connection with my ally, or my vassal here, and my potential future vassals over here. Sure. They're interested in it, let's do it. They got attacked by them before. We can attack these guys back.
We grow ever stronger. Intellectual booty.
Oh, we got some more intellectual booty that gives me more shields. It's excellent. Very on time. Let's grab the new reactor. And then the hull, which is very good. Ship build speed would be good, and ship upkeep would be also good to reduce. Let's do that. Good, we've unlocked the next Federation level, even better, so it gives us more naval capacity for our Federation fleet, smaller cohesion penalty for new members, and more envoys for the President. Very cool. Do I have an extra envoy just sitting around? I don't think I do, nope. I have one in the Vryn, which I may or may not use. Let's see, what these Vryn here, do they have something I can do with espionage? Could gather information. Sure. Let's launch. I'm not really worried about these fleets. They're not very big. Where are my shipyards? I have one up there. So why don't I take this little fleet up to here. I'm not even sure what you're supposed to be doing, so let's have you come over here. Back here to not get in trouble. Yeah, the other one's down at the bottom, so that one's fine. You're upgrading still. You're almost done. I'll send you up to that spot too. It's good. Let's take a look at that. Laws. So we increased from minimal to low for centralization. So it gives us a cost in cohesion, but it allows us to do other things. So fleet contribution could go up. We could change from rotation. We can change the succession time. Inviting members should be unanimous or majority vote. Let's do majority. And separate treaties and stuff I don't really care about. Prohibited. That cost cohesion, I don't care. Alright, so let's just keep this going for the moment. Should do fleet contribution at some point, but not right, maybe not right at the moment. We don't have any fleets. And the members seem to be doing well here.
The fleet has been refitted.
Perfect. So let's send you also up to here. Thank you. Let's have you refit. Oh, we got a new event. The disappearance of the planet's original population remains a mystery. Once the shield went up, they were isolated from the rest of their interstellar empire and likely faced mass famine and civil unrest as they struggled to support their capital's massive population with what limited resources they had. Yet there are no signs that they demolished parts of their city, planet to cultivate land. Nothing suggests that any significant fighting took place after the shield went up, and there are no remains, fossilized or otherwise, of the inhabitants. It's like they simply vanished into thin air. Curious, curious. I think I may have enough to do the Yahut thing now, so let's take a look at that. Is that here? No. I never remember which one that is. Edicts? No. Policies? No. Society management. Here we go. Relics. Secrets of the Yahut. Yeah, let's do that. So issue a special project. Delve into the secrets of the Yahut. Let's do that. Acknowledged. Special project. Delve into the secrets of the Yahut. We'll do that. Very good. The Yahut were the ancient precursor race that we discovered a bunch of their planets early on. Oh. Just as we observe the invading species on Talos Prime, they are watching us. They have found ways to infiltrate and randomly operate our vehicles. She mobilized the shock troops to eliminate them. Activate the universal translator. Armies. I thought you were building more armies. Oh, you are. You built them on the planet. Good. We'll hold on to that for the moment there. I might need those armies soon over here, but we'll see. Yep, you're upgrading slowly here. Yeah. That's good. Got a war on our hands. Fleet are upgrading. Got these snakes causing trouble.
Fire at will. Our port is under siege.
Who's under siege? Where are you? Yeah, you're over there. I'm not worried about you. Got my fleet setting up. I got this other fleet upgrading, and I'll send them out as well, and they'll come this way. And then hopefully you guys can handle yourselves down over here, because you're the ones who declared the war. Guess the Atan system is ours. But I'm not too worried here. Not too worried at all. Gained a favor. Super duper. Alright. Well, that's pretty exciting. Got a war going on. Hopefully we can do something. Oh, here's that fleet that's coming to raid us. It's 11,000.
Our starbase is lost.
I'm just going to quickly check to see if there's anything I can do to stop these things. Who paid to raid us? They won't tell me. Annoying, to say the least. Annoying, to say the least. Well, I guess we'll have to deal with them in the next episode, and these guys. But until then, hopefully you're enjoying the series in the Union of the Deep. We're making some progress along here. We managed to defeat that nasty Shroud creature that came across. And now we're rebuilding our fleet, because this Drenched Shoal got pretty beat up by that Shroud creature. And we're upgrading the fleets we have with the new shield technology, and I believe it's new strikecraft technology, the top tier strikecraft for the regular strikecraft, because there's a couple of specialized ones you can get. And that should make our fleets pretty powerful. Anyhow, I hope you're enjoying the series, and please like and subscribe if you are. It helps out the channel a lot, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.